That night, the reality of the second wish settled in. We made love, not with the gentle discovery of the night before, but with a fierce, desperate passion. Every touch was an attempt to memorize. Every kiss a vow. We were two souls clinging to a precipice, finding our only solace in each other. We were creating a lifetime of memories in a handful of nights, hoarding moments like a dragon hoards gold. We clung to each other, as if the force of our love alone could rewrite the cosmic laws that bound us. Afterward, we lay tangled in the sheets. I lay with my head on her chest, listening to the steady, strong rhythm of her heart. It was the most beautiful sound in the world. Symphony of life. Her fingers traced idle patterns on my back, her warmth seeping into my skin, and that's when I felt it. A familiar, ugly stirring deep within me, a sharp, hollow ache in my gums, a tightening in my throat, hunger, primal and demanding. I had been so consumed by Vivian, by sunlight and strawberries and love, that I had completely forgotten the fundamental truth of my own body. I hadn't fed since the night I found her flask. My fangs, those wretched daggers of my curse, had descended, pressing against the inside of my lower lip. The sound of her pulse, moments before a comfort, was now a tormenting drumbeat calling to the monster within me. Feed, feed, blood, blood. That monster demanded. I tried to pull away, horrified that this monstrous part of me would intrude on our perfect moment. Vivian's hand stilled on my back. What is it? She murmured. Nothing. I lied, my voice strained. I'm all right, Emma. Vivian's voice was soft with concern. She sat up, the sheet pooling around her waist. Don't lie to me. Her tone was gentle but firm. I pulled away abruptly, shame and revulsion washing over me in a cold wave. I couldn't look at her. I turned my head away, hiding my face. It's nothing, I lied, my voice strained. I'm fine. She reached out, her warm hand on my shoulder, and I flinched as if burned. I can feel you trembling. Tell me. My control shattered. A dry sob escaped my lips. I'm hungry, I choked out, the words tasting like poison. I am so hungry, and all I can hear is your heart. I expected fear or disgust, a recoiling from the predator. I truly was. Instead, the bed shifted as she moved closer. She gently took my chin, turning my face toward her. Her dark eyes held no trace of fear. There was only a profound, heartbreaking tenderness. Oh, is that all my love? She asked calmly. Then drink, she whispered, laying back and pulling her hair out of the way, exposing her beautiful, elegant neck. My mind reeled. The offer was one of such profound trust, such absolute intimacy. The vampire in me, starved and ancient, screamed to accept. The woman who loved her hesitated, terrified of causing her even a moment of pain. My hunger was a roaring fire, but my love for her was the world. What? No. Vivian, I could kill you. I won't. I can't, I stammered. You can, she insisted, her gaze holding mine. I am giving myself to you, Emma. All of me. Trust me. I gazed at her neck, the pulse of her artery beating a steady, alluring rhythm just beneath the skin. Vivian, I don't want to hurt. I began, but she interrupted me. Emma, look at me. I met her eyes. Genies are resilient. Our bodies are largely constructs of magic and will. We heal almost instantly. We are very, very difficult to kill. Let me be your strength, Let me sustain you. Staring at the vulnerable line of her throat, my last shred of resistance crumbled. My hunger was a roaring inferno, and she was offering me salvation. I straddled her, my body moving with an instinct older than I was. My hands came up to frame her face, my thumbs stroking her cheeks. I wasn't a monster swooping in for the kill. I was a lover, accepting the ultimate gift. I leaned in, but I didn't bite. Not yet. I kissed her. I started at the base of her throat, my lips tracing a slow path along her taut skin, feeling the frantic pulse beneath. She smelled of desert rain and magic. A soft gasp escaped her as my tongue flicked out to taste her skin. I moved upward, kissing her jawline, her earlobe, my name a soft moan on her lips. My fingers gently, lovingly caressed the artery, the very source of the life I was about to take into myself. Then, with a final tender press of my lips against her skin, I sank my fangs in. The world exploded. For far too long, blood had been a coppery, metallic necessity. It was salt and iron, the taste of a life ending. But this was different. Vivian's blood was not metallic. It was warm and sweet, with a rich, creamy texture that coated my tongue like a fine melted chocolate and starlight. It was divine, something ancient and powerful, like the feeling of raw magic. Power surged through me with every swallow. Not the brute, physical strength I was used to, but something deeper, something cosmic. I felt echoes of her own energy, the hum of the universe that she was tied to, flowing into me. I drank deeply, lost in the sensations. I was braced for a scream, for a tensing of pain. But as I drank, Vivian moaned beneath me, her fingers digging into my back, her hips arching off the bed. It wasn't a sound of pain. It was one of ecstasy, of pure, unadulterated pleasure. When I finally pulled away, we were both panting. I collapsed against her chest, my head spinning with the intoxicating power humming through me. That was. I gasped, unable to find the words. Incredible. Vivian's chest rose and fell in ragged breaths, her hand stroking my hair. A languid, satisfied smile played on her lips. I told you, she murmured, her voice husky. She held me tighter, a possessive, loving gesture. You never have to worry about blood again, Emma. You can have me whenever you want. I lay there, feeling her heartbeat against my cheek, her magic now a part of me, thrumming in my blood. And in that moment of absolute connection, the world shifted on its axis. The power wasn't just physical nourishment. It was knowledge. It was insightful. I suddenly understood.